Okay. Just two quick things. I also wanted to say a note of welcome to our new employees starting at the White House today, our new deputy directors of the Office of Gun Violence Prevention, Greg Jackson and Rob Wilcox. This is all on the heels, as you all know, of this historic announcement that the President and the Vice President made just on Friday. So we could not be more thrilled to have them on board here and look forward to introducing them to you all very soon as the Office of Gun Violence Prevention gets up and running. And one last thing before we open it back up for questions. As you all know, today is Jewish communities in the United States, Israel, and around the world are observing a sacred holiday. So let me say that the President, the First Lady, and all of us at the White House are extending our best wishes for an easy fast and a meaningful Yom Kippur. And with that, Will, you want to kick us off?
Oh, okay.
Sure, thank you. I have two things. Why did the White House choose to have the President take his latest COVID booster out of public view? Isn't this a time when, given the promotion of boosters and how important they are, that the public might want to see the President have?
Yeah, so I think you all saw the physician's memo, his report on Saturday. So certainly, if you haven't, you should take a look at it. So the President got his vaccination. As you know, he has an incredibly busy schedule. He got his vaccination as the earliest moment that he could, and that's what we were able to do. That would work in his schedule. So that's what happened last week. And certainly, we are, as you just laid out in your question, we are certainly engaged in a robust campaign, and it is incredibly important to us that we encourage the public to get vaccinated. That has been the way that we have moved forward when we have moved forward with this comprehensive kind of vaccination program that the President put forth from the beginning. And so, it doesn't require photo op of the President to be doing that with a presidential photo op, to be more clear. So we thought that we needed to get that done, get that on his schedule. We did, and doesn't stop us for having a robust engagement with the public to make sure that we get it across the importance of folks getting their vaccines, not just the updated COVID vaccine, but also RSV and also the flu shot.
And the second one, changing topics.
Yeah, go ahead.
Is the White House working with the Senate on a clean CR? Is there any reason for optimism?
I'm going to be very clear, as I was on Friday, as Secretary Vilsack was very clear just even before he walked out of the briefing room, which is, look, this is something for House Republicans to get done. This is a deal that the President made with Republicans back in May. And a deal is a deal, as we've been saying. This is something for them to fix. And so they have to get this done, not because of us, not because of the deal with the President, but because of the American people. We just heard the Secretary of Agriculture lay out what will happen to women and children, 7 million women and children who are part of the WIC program across the country. 7 million. If this shutdown happens. And this is indeed a Republican shutdown. So they got to get to it, they got to fix it, and they got to stick to the deal that the President made with them earlier in the summer. MJ, welcome back.
Thank you. It's good to be back. I know that you got a number of questions about Senator Menendez on Friday, but now that the senator himself has said that he is not going anywhere, and given that President Biden is the leader of the Democratic Party, does the President believe that a person who is facing allegations that are as serious as the allegations confronting the senator, that there is any place for somebody like Senator Menendez in the Democratic Party?
So I'm going to be very clear. This is a serious matter. We see this as a serious matter. I think, and we believe, the senator stepping down from his chairmanship was the right thing to do. Obviously, the right thing to do. As it relates to anything else, any decision that he has to make, that's certainly going to be up to him and the Senate leadership to decide. But of course, we see this as a serious matter. And I'm just going to leave it there for now.
Have you lost your damn mind?
Just quickly on the trip to Detroit tomorrow. What changed? Can you give us a sense of what went into the decision for the president to go stand on the picket line and show that kind of solidarity with the workers there?
So as you just laid out, this is something, the president is a union guy, right? You heard him say that many times. He is the most pro-union president in modern times. That is not something that he's given himself that title. That is something that labor unions have given to him, and he wears that very proudly. And as you all know, the president of UAW invited him to attend, and he accepted. But look, this is a president that's made very, very clear that he believes that corporate profit should lead to a record UAW contract. Before the strike even occurred, he made public announcements about this. He spoke to the parties on both sides of this. He has made it very, very clear that he supports union workers, he supports the UAW workers, and tomorrow what you're going to see is historic, right? This is going to be a historic visit, and the president's going to continue to show his support, not just from the last couple of years, but as he has been in the public eye, as a senator, as a vice president, his support for unions. And you've seen this in the last 2 years with his pro-union policies, making sure that his pro-union policies are indeed pro-workers.
So should we take from the visit that the president is explicitly taking the side of the union workers as opposed to the companies?
Well, he has been very clear, right? He is pro UAW. He is pro workers. You know, that is this president, right? He has said the middle class was built. The unions built the middle class. This is something that he said over and over again. He's always been on the side of workers. He believes that there is an opportunity here, and he is encouraged and he is pleased by seeing both sides continue to have that conversation. It is their negotiation to make, right? This is why he says he believes in collective bargaining, and he believes that there could be a win-win agreement here. But he's always going to stand on the side of workers, always.
Nice.
Okay. Okay. I'll come to you after, Joey. Go ahead.
Did Trump's decision to visit the UAW workers play into your decision to go?
Absolutely not. This is a decision to visit the picket line was based off his own desire. This is what the president wanted to do, to stand with auto workers. That's what you're going to see the president do tomorrow. And he, as you all know, Sean Fain's invitation from last week, he accepted that invitation and is proud to do so.
And secondly, does the president endorse the specific terms of the latest proposal by UAW leadership, or is there room for further compromise?
So I'm not going to get into negotiations from here. This is for the parties to negotiate. We're not going to speak to what's being put at the table. What we have said over and over again is that we believe there's an opportunity here for a win-win agreement. We believe with corporations having record, making record, deals, there should be UAW should have a record contract. And that's what the auto workers deserve. That's what workers deserve more broadly. Okay, Joey.
Yeah, did President Biden reach out to the auto companies to notify him that he would be going to join the picket line for UAW?
I don't have any readouts of any calls that was been made regarded to this as it's related to the companies. As you know, we have said many times before that he has spoken to the companies. He's spoken to all parties. As you know, we have two members of Gene Sperling, a member here of the White House senior advisor, and also, as you know, the acting secretary, Julie Sue, have been in touch, in regular touch with all parties as they are negotiating this process. But we are, I don't have anything to read out except that the president was pleased to accept the invite that was given to him, that was provided to him by the president of UAW, and he is always going to stand by the side of workers.
Can you provide us some more information on the details of the format of the event? Is he going to be speaking? Is he going to be, what exactly will he be doing, and where in Wayne County, Michigan is he going to actually be going?
So don't have any specific details at this time. Look, this is going to be a historic trip. That's going to underscore the president is the most pro-union president in history, and so that's what you're going to see. He's going to be going to join the picket line, standing in solidarity with the men and women of UAW. That is important for the president, he believes, to do. And as they continue to fight for a fair share of the value of they helped create. If you think about what the record that these corporations kind of the record profits that they've been able to make, they believe and we believe that they're owed a fair share of that.